This channel is proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products. They have recently released New Flesh, a future noir tabletop RPG, where cyberpunk meets biological horror. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by Dead Tree Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released the Whispers of Copperridge adventure module. You will find the links in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, Game Master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment as well. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Hi! Welcome to this part of my review featuring Overgrowth. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this badass tabletop RPG of magical annihilation, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about using sorcery and ire. Magic amplifies your character's abilities. When your character attempts an action that uses sorcery, you will be making a sorcery challenge. You roll a pool of 6-sided dice, one for each point of badass and the relevant method. Then count the number of successes rolled. In essence, you will be adding your sorcery method score as bonus dice to your badass factor. If the total is greater than the pain point of the sorcery challenge, the action is successful and the tyrant will describe how it unfolds. If the total successes rolled is less than the pain point, the action fails and the character loses one badass. If, during the roll, no successes were rolled at all, the character botches. It is important to note that when failing a power challenge, the character loses one from their badass factor and never from their power. When it comes to gaining and burning ire, characters in Overgrowth are spiteful, driven vigilantes, with a chip on their shoulder. Whatever doesn't kill them just makes them angrier. When your character fails a badass or sorcery challenge, they lose one badass, but they also gain 1 point of ire. Ire is a powerful resource that fuels your character and helps them push through immense obstacles. By gritting their teeth, digging deep and raging with fury, your character can burn ire to gain automatic successes. Burning a single point of ire can negate a botch, and if you burn enough points, you can even turn a failed badass or sorcery challenge into a success. Ire is even powerful enough to keep your character alive when they really should be dead. When your character receives lethal wounds, that is when their badass hits 0, they die a gruesome death. But if they have any points of ire, they can cheat death in one of two ways: Death Curse or Cling to Life. When it comes to Death Curse, it allows a druid to go out with a bang. By burning all remaining ire, the character unleashes a potent retaliation attack that slays or grievously wounds most enemies. The more points of ire burned in this final act, the greater the impact. When it comes to Cling to Life, it allows a character to burn ire to stave death off, one round at a time. Each point burned keeps the character feebly alive until they can receive a life-saving intervention, such as emergency medical care or some form of healing magic to bring them back from the brink of death. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about crits, botches, and fighting. When it comes to sorcery, it is very easy to understand. It's a simple dice pool. And concerning ire, you truly consider your character as some sort of magical reactor that is about to explode. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member or using the super thanks button. You can also check out the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, in tabletop RPGs, you are not telling stories about your characters, you are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you and see you later.